Virgo, what's up? It's Yin. Welcome. This is a reading for October. Keep in mind, you have access to all of the zodiac energies. We all do. So please use spiritual discernment when it comes to watching any reading, especially my videos. Watch the video that resonates with you. Don't feel constricted to just watch your sun sign. You can use your birth chart as reference if you would like further assistance. Keep in mind, it's Leo season. The sun being in, or Leo season. Why do I keep saying that? I said it for the last two readings. I think Leo energy must be really important. Anyways, it is Libra season. And Libra season is about partnerships. It's about communication. It's air. It's a masculine energy when it comes to manifesting and moving things. So keep in mind that that affects us, as well as the new moon in Libra that just happened and the Mercury retrograde we're dealing with right now as well. So I'm going to do a general spread with one deck. I'm going to go about it, pretty fairly quickly. And then at least I try to, because I like all my really good nitty gritty talking to come when I clarify it with an extra deck. Okay. So let's get into it. Virgo. Before I could even ask, the present energy fell down. So I saw it as it fell doing one of these, and then it kind of hooked onto the edge of the table and kind of was laying like this. I feel like some of you guys have been in and out of your purpose. You go into it and then you second guess it. And when I mean purpose, I mean like the right direction you're supposed to be going. When you're perfectly balanced your light self with your dark self. I see you guys struggling going in and out of that. The way it done fell on me. Let's see the energy y'all just came from. What energy did Virgo just come from? Okay, wish fulfillment. All right, so y'all know what y'all want with the star. Hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. You know what you want. It's just the action. Here is the concern in the present time. What's crowning your thoughts? What's crowning Virgo's? Okay, Six of Wands. Recognize, being able to recognize yourself. This is giving very self-identity. Being recognized by others, feeling that sense of accomplishment and winning. Like, I've won, I've made it, with her arms in the air. I made it, right? Let's see what's challenging this energy. What's the challenge for Virgo? Queen of Cups. This is somebody who's extremely empathetic. She tends to be so empathetic that she gives too much of her water. But for this to be the challenge, I don't know if this is you being too emotionally available, or you need to be more empathetic of others or yourself, actually. What's the environment? Okay, Four of Wands, the household, domestic partnership could have something to do with marriage, the people that you live with in your environment. I think you want to be able to hold it down. You want to hold down the fort. That's what it's looking like. Some of you guys got to be softer to yourselves. Y'all not gentle enough with yourselves. I'm seeing right off the bat. You're really hard on yourself if you don't provide for the household to your expectations. What's Virgo going towards? What's the energy that they're going to be in the future? Is the High Priestess. This is another very feeling energy. Intuition. Your intuition is going to be starting to really kick in. Especially in times of silence or solitude. I can't wait to clarify that, because there's gonna be more. There's always more underneath the High Priestess. What's hiding for Virgo? Okay, the Empress in reverse. This is feminine energy. You could be a mother or dealing with your mother, or it doesn't have to be. It's just feminine in terms of creation and caring and nurturing. However, it's in reverse. Again, it's the same here. I think you're missing a little bit of compassion, and it feels like it's for yourself. It feels like you're really, well, I guess I'm not saying anything new, am I? It's Virgo energy. Virgos are very analytical, they tend to be the perfectionists of the zodiac. I just feel like it's like you don't want to rest until you succeed. It's giving very, I don't deserve a damn thing until I'm able to do this. Let me get one more for what's hiding from Virgo. The moon, which is hidden energy. I think if the sun brings things to light, then the moon is kind of, a little bit more dreamy, a little bit more illusionary. You're not realizing that your emotions You're coming off a little bit more emotional than you think. Not in like this crazy way. It just feels like this was feeling similar to Taurus. It's just you're not giving yourself enough compassion, and you think it's something you deserve or will be helpful, and that's not the case at all. What's the strength here for Virgo? Standing your ground. You're able to stand your ground in opposition, even when things get really rough. And it's very I'm almost there card. Like, I'm almost there. I just have to keep going. So the lack of being able to give up, the strength to continue, the courage to continue. As well as with the lion and the sheep, you're able to know when to be soft and really when to be really aggressive and aggressive in the terms of going after something. So that is your strength. I just feel like you're missing a little bit of emotion. This is just like the Taurus reading. I think you should watch the Taurus reading as well. If this starts to resonate with you deeply, you might be dealing with a Taurus, because I was thinking about Virgo a little bit with Taurus too. Let me see. What is the spiritual guidance for Virgo? We have the 10 of Cups. Again, with the cups, with the love. You deserve love. You deserve to receive love. You need to be able to express love as well. I feel like you're coming off a little bit hard. Not really hard, just really hard is the only word I can think of right now. But it's not like people, your loved ones who are underneath this household, don't know that you care. It's just that you haven't been expressing it lately because you've been so focused on whatever the hell you want to achieve. And I think, ironically, that is taking you off your path. Let me get one more for the spiritual guidance. Oh my god, there's too many. One more for spiritual guidance and advice. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Spiritual advice is to focus on the stability of your family, your loved ones, your soul tribe, whoever it is, your friendships. You know, everybody has that group of people where, you know, it's kind of like home. And I feel like you really need to consider these two. It's like, I feel like this is a reminder that whatever you're looking forward to in your goals, you did succeed in some huge things that a lot of people didn't have yet to even see for themselves. Okay? I feel like that there's a goal here that you feel like you're going to value yourself more, or you're going to be more of value, and you already have the two things that really determine your value. That togetherness and that ability to share that love and security and stability with others. And you're really being a little hard on yourself too, in terms of especially if you're a provider for your, you know, household. Everybody has more than what they need already. And it's really you. And you don't want to take away from that. If you lose sight of that, that's what's going to veer you off of your direction. Most probable outcome. Ace of Wands. Brand new action, ball of action. And the King of Wands. That's somebody who is very determined. Doesn't take no for an answer. He is a leader. Look at that lion in the back too. So I'm feeling Leo energy. Some of y'all might have Leo in your chart. It's feeling like Leo energy. You got Leo, you know what I mean, influencing you guys. But I got King of Cups at the bottom of this deck, which tells me there's a emotional capacity to you as well. You go from Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. This also might speak of your partnerships, you know. But I think for a lot of you, this is about evolving from the Queen to the King of Cups, which is about really understanding your emotions. Again, this feels like Taurus. Feels a lot like Taurus energy. There might be some answers there as well. I'll try to pin it in the up top or something like that. Okay, let's clarify though, because who knows? I know it's a lot deeper than that, and Virgos are there's so much detail to y'all. All right, let's see the Chariot. Let's see the direction that we are trying to go. King of Pentacles, obviously. There's you right there, which you were born with, that being able to master that boss energy. You see how he holding that coin? Like he know how to flip it perfectly. You ever try to... Do y'all know how to flip a coin? I don't know how to flip a coin. That shit go everywhere. I look doofy. It hit the floor. I can't. Some people look all slick like them old movies. Like, yeah, and they catch it right there or something. That's what this gives me. Knowing how to handle money and knowing where to invest, knowing where to put it. You know? That's your direction. And that is the right direction. So if you did need confirmation, that's it. But also, what's also the part of the right direction is the Two of Pentacles, being able to balance both. Just like the Chariot, it's the potential and the action. With the Two of Pentacles is juggling what you want and juggling what you need. Juggling your responsibilities in this life and juggling what you need to be able to continue to be competent in doing these responsibilities. What's the Star in the previous energy? Ace of Swords. So a lot of you guys had a realization about what you really wanted to do. Okay, you were like, okay, I want to make money like this. I want to go for this career. I want to, you know, start a business. I want to be the head of honcho of something. I want to be a CEO. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, y'all just realize this. And if you ain't realized this is coming, but for most of you, it just happened. Six of Wands crowning the thoughts here. Queen of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is definitely somebody else who's a match to you. Queen of Cups, as well as Judgment here, the moment of truth. When it comes to, some of you guys think you're much too emotional and don't want to be, or think emotions get in the way. Some of you guys think this way. I'm not saying all of you guys. Sorry if I'm alienating a group of y'all, but I feel strongly this is the case. I think a lot of you guys care about what other people think. I mean, not just anybody, but I mean anybody who matters, right? So family or people who can get you into the right circles, the right opportunities. You care very deeply about what they think. Very deeply. Especially with Judgment, the moment of truth, the true self. You know? You want to be recognized as someone who you can show compassion and empathy to. However, it's also challenging you. So let's see what that's about. Ooh, flew into my lap. Burden. It's also burdening you. I don't think that burden is necessary, y'all. Because the spiritual guidance is saying you're appreciated no matter what. I just think it's a little bit too much of a concern. It's getting a little obsessive. Two of Cups. This is definitely about somebody else for most of you. You care so much about what this person thinks. And maybe I'm reading it. For some of you guys, I might be reading it into it way too much. It could be just you're very burdened about somebody that you care about very deeply and trying to get yourself together to be with this person, take care of this person. That's that simple for a lot of you. Four of Wands, the environment. Crap. I keep dropping them. Six of Swords, things getting calmer. Things getting, just coming out of a storm. This is very much survivor energy as well. Let me get one more. And the Chariot. So, alright, so some of y'all might have had financial troubles and just got on your feet and realized, that's not happening. I'm not doing that again. I need to get it together. I need to go to school. I need to go do this training. I need to apply for this job. Some of you, that's what this is giving me. Y'all just got y'all head above water. You might have just got your head above water and it might have a lot of relating to this Queen of Wands here. And it's like, I got to take better care of her or him or whoever. Let's see what's coming with this High Priestess. The Magician. Manifesting. You guys are going to start manifesting based off your intuition. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ooh, that's too many. Is it? Oh. That's too many. I'm not feeling that. Oh, they keep falling. This is like the first time this has been happening. It's like it keeps dropping and then picking back up. Dropping the ball, picking back up. That's I don't know if it's doubts, but stop. So yeah, being able to manifest using your intuition and having strength and courage and knowing when your intuition is on point. Yeah. Yup, Ace of Cups, a brand new way of seeing love and seeing how it helps you make decisions a lot. It really, y'all are about to see that your gut feelings, and I was just talking about this with Taurus, how your gut feeling matters. When you have a feeling in your head, when you have a feeling in your chest, you're going to start utilizing that when it comes to manifesting what you desire. And it's going to be, a lot of y'all are going to realize it's going to be a very good toolbox in your arsenal. And a lot of y'all are going to feel relieved too, because Virgo has to look at every single detail. Sometimes they look such close at a detail that they forget the bigger picture. Tapping into the intuition is going to alleviate some of that burden in doing so. Let's see with this hiding energy with the Empresses in reverse. Ten of Swords has a lot of pain when it comes to the energy of nurturing. I swear, I don't know, I could be wrong when it comes to a majority of you guys, so I'm going to speak on the little few that this is going to resonate with. Some of y'all feel like y'all don't deserve love. There's some of y'all out there that feel like y'all don't deserve love because of whatever you have said or whatever people have said to you that it has convinced you. And it is hindering how you are going to navigate. That needs to be acknowledged. Let me see the Moon card. Eight of Swords, being stuck on that and stuck in your mental. And the thing is, it's mentally stuck. You're not literally stuck. You don't have to be in this place. Let me get one more. That just made my heart drop into my root chakra. The Hermit. So a lot of you guys also get really reserved when it comes to that. Yeah, it comes off really cold. It comes off really reserved. It comes off like people might think that you don't care about them, or you don't care about, you know, blah blah blah, or you start to think that people don't care about you, and then you just decide, well, I'm gonna just stay in my little hermit. The Hermit is the Virgo card, but in actuality that's not true at all. And if I would advise, when you are in this hermit mode, that you do some introspection on that pain and start pulling out all these swords that are in your back and heal from it. Because I'm telling you right now, everything that you've ever been through and the pain that you have experienced, the worst of it is over. The time to heal is now. You are stronger than ever, and you do deserve love, and you do deserve success. So let me get your strength here with the Nine of Wands. King of Cups. So there's a match to our Queen of Cups now, standing your ground. I think that you have the capability of fighting for yourself, fighting for your life, fighting for what you truly deserve, and being able to evolve yourself and understanding your emotions where, you know, you won't go from back and forth to wearing your heart on your sleeve or trying to hide it, but you will know exactly when to show your heart and when to cater to other people's hearts. There's more there. I have a King of Swords in the bottom of the deck. I just feel like this King of Swords is fighting that King of Cups, like within you. You know what I mean? Sorry if you hear that horn in the background. Can I get another for that? Between that and the Strength. Okay, I got two. I guess I'm reading them in reverse, yeah. Three of Wands is waiting on a manifestation. It is in reverse. I just feel like you guys have doubts about what you manifest. And then the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Those doubts in turn cause you to not be able to manifest it. It fucks with your manifestation. That doubt is not helping you. That doubt is not helping you. It's time to heal the doubts and the fears, and you convincing yourself, well, the probability of this is unlikely, so therefore that's actually effing you up, and it's not accurate at all. Your instincts is what accurate. The knowledge you have, yes, is accurate, but over analyzing is not accurate one bit. And I feel also you guys have a lot of regrets, especially when it comes to somebody who is very emotional, who was giving a lot of love, or this is a part of yourself that gave a lot of love. It's either you or somebody else in your life, or it could be a combination of both. Somebody who reminded you of yourself, who was very emotional, who gave their heart on their sleeve, who's willing to be vulnerable, who is willing to receive love and give love. And I feel like how you may have handled that, there might be regrets there, as well as there might be regrets in you being that kind of person. I regret giving my love away. I regret thinking I deserved love. It ended up like this. It's one or the other, or both. Spiritual guidance, clarify the Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of heartache and pain when it comes to love within a dynamic. Sharing love between some of y'all have a lot of pain when it comes to family and is very apprehensive about the family you created or the family you desire to create. Ten of Pentacles, please. Six of Cups. This is straight up the childhood card. Like, again, feeling making sure you can feel stable within family. It seems like stability, especially financial, might come off as more important to you because you feel that you are undeserving or incapable of creating these cups of love. Or you think you'll be able to do that if you will be able to provide for them, because maybe you weren't provided for well enough in your youth. Look at the middle. Ooh, that flew. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's like one or the other you feel like you have to have, and you feel like you could probably get more than that because of your experiences, and that's not true at all. I think your spiritual guidance is to turn that upside down. Also with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about being this is about being secure and stable in oneself, just within or financially. And I think that with it being in the spiritual guides section of this spread, I think it's about allowing yourself to feel a little vulnerable. Feeling love calls for just a little bit of vulnerability. It's not a weakness. Oh boy. The most probable outcome with the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay, if you fell out. Was this here? Yes, it was here. We got the Four of Wands. That's the domestic situation I was telling you about in a home. Then we have a brand new beginning. Okay. And then we have the Lovers. So there might be new love here. You might be seeing somebody that you're like, oh, I like that. Yeah, something's about to pop off that's gonna get that kundalini rising. If you don't know what the kundalini is, look it up. Okay, they're gonna get you together. But with the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I see you holding back a little bit, but fiery inside, the fire version inside. There's a new opportunity at love, a brand new beginning at love, and I would take this whole process and do the healing to be able to receive it, regardless of what it's for, or what it's about, or how long it lasts. This is a brand new opportunity at love. If you're already in a relationship, this could be revamping the love that you have and like starting all over, starting from scratch. You know, finally being able to take a leap of faith when it comes to being vulnerable to your partner. Or any loved one that you've not been able to be vulnerable with, even though you're so focused on showing them love in all these other ways that don't, I mean, they're great. Trust me, they're great. And I don't blame you. Yes, make that bread. Support your family. Support your loved one. Of course, it's not the most important thing, is all. Oh, wrong deck. I want to use the tea leaves first. Strong emotion. Passionate love or hate. Oh, a few came out. All right, hold on. Fire. Strong passion, love or hate. Some of y'all might hate that you love somebody so much, or hate that you feel so strongly about someone because you're trying not to because of the vulnerable part. Fair man, dealing in relationships with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. This could be literal. Someone could look like that. Someone could look like that in your environment. You could look like that in your environment. It also means about being fair and being balanced and considering what is fair to others, and more importantly, especially with this spread, what is fair to you? What is deserved? Life hasn't been fair, but you have the opportunity to make it fair because you do deserve love. Dogs, getting together with friends. I feel like this has a lot to do with relationships in general, especially friendships. There's something very telling about you and getting together with people who are close to you. I mean, this could even be romantic partners, but you know how, in a sense, you have a friendship with them, if that makes sense. There's more there. I'll pull more tea leaves. Temporary situation. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are ready for a new house or just got into a new house. Also, this vulnerability that you're feeling, or this uncomfortability when it comes to being vulnerable to other people, or feeling like you are deserving or undeserving of other people, that is temporary. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. This is you. Let me clarify the dogs. I'll go further on the dogs, please. Ear, good news. Oh, so good news from friends. Feel like friends have been trying to tell you how much they care, and me might have a little bit of, do they really? Do I deserve it? Purse, pay attention to your finances. Some of you, This is going to be a small selection of few, so just hold on with me for a minute. If this doesn't resonate, just hold on to when I pull more tea leaves. But for some of you, you might have a friend or friends who want to invest in something, and they're asking you for money to invest in that something. And that is good news in a way, but really pay attention to whether you can afford it. And don't be so hard on yourself if you do want to give them that money, or if you don't want to give them that money. It is your discretion, and it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean all of a sudden you can't trust them. It doesn't mean, I feel like it's going to be a little triggering for some of you who have been used in the past before. So keep in mind of your emotions and how you feel when it comes to that. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Okay, you could have already invested with these friends and now feeling like, should I have done that? La la la. And then April, something's going to pop off in April. Something already could have popped off in April. Nope, it's feeling like something's going to come up in April. Everything that happened is going to come to a head in April. There's going to be a judgment day, if you will, a moment of truth. You know, how life will test you to see if you really want something or really deserve something, or do you really believe this for yourself? Things that you are trying to manifest, especially the wish will be granted. I feel like it's going to come out in April. Axe forces working against you. Considering that you get that thread inside that needle, I wouldn't be too concerned about that. There is opposition anytime we try to manifest. That is the whole point. Like having resistance bands when you're working out at the gym. That is literally the whole point, to get stronger. So I wouldn't think too much about it. Oh. Ink pot problems to be resolved. They will be. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. You might have to watch your finances, especially if you're getting into business or you invested in something. There might be some hiccups, but you'll learn from them and you will overcome them over time. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. See, that's what I was talking about. You might have a little bit of paranoia on whether they care about you or not due to what you went through. But notice how it said disappointment in a friend or a lover. It didn't say backstabbed or a two-faced person, or anything could have came out, and none of that came out. So just really consider, that you might have some triggers and you need to assess them when you're going through this obstacle that you will overcome. Let me clarify the tent. Ooh, I went way over time. Bowl, plenty of material things. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, so a tent is something temporary versus a bowl and a dolphin. It's definitely giving me I went through a hard time, but now I'm in a better spot. Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. Yeah, there was some money loss, maybe a little bit of financial struggle, especially with the pandemic and everything. Now you're on your feet, head is above water, you're feeling a lot better, you're ready to have more money, more security. So I feel like you're going to be really alarmed anytime there might be a hiccup in that, especially when it deals with friendships or lovers. Apple, temptation will test you. So don't fall for anything that is too good. Also, doesn't this look like apple a little bit? It reminds me like this is what's hanging off the tree. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Let me just leave it alone. I feel like there's a lot here, but it's already about to be a half hour. And I don't want to alienate any more Virgos because I feel like I'm getting real specific. Okay. Here we go. Let me just get some last minute messages. Some closing messages. Okay, for Virgo. Didn't want to come out. Okay, clinging to the past. That's what I talked about. Things happened before and fighting to make sure it doesn't happen again. And that's not really how it's... just recognize what you're doing is all I'm saying. Recognize that, okay, I know I'm reacting the way I'm reacting and I'm making decisions. The way I'm making decisions is because of shit I went through before. I lost a lot before. I lost people before. People have dropped me or used me before, and I need to fight in order to be careful. You see in the clouds, like these two people fighting and bumping heads. But notice how he's so restricted by that armor. He can barely freaking move. His knuckles are all ashy and stuff, and the bolts are all rusted because he had the armor on for so long. That's not going to serve you either, right? There's comes to a point where you got to learn from the past and let it go. Then we have success. Look at him on that tiger. That's what was crowning your thoughts. That's going to happen, success. So, of course, success is still the focus. I just think you need to reevaluate what success means to you. And there's other things that equate success that you're not considering because of fear and not wanting to be vulnerable and trying to protect yourself a little bit too much. the lovers, especially when it comes to love, when it comes to doing the things you love, and it comes to the people that you love and love you. And then rebirth. You see the camel, he was chilling, and then you go from the lion, which is aggressive, and then the child, who is playful. I just feel like it's some of y'all just really, it's time for y'all to relax, and spread love and enjoy receiving love, because y'all really deserve it. For real. This is too many. Well, I'm gonna grab them. Change and participation. Y'all gonna start really recognizing, especially when you do the work I described, y'all gonna start really recognizing who really has your back, and things are gonna really turn around. You're gonna see who's truly in your corner clearly, without the fear. So anyway, that's it. That's the reading. I feel like I could talk all day on this, but I'm gonna leave it at that. If you want a personal reading, you can find me on Instagram. Just, hit the link below. And yeah, I hope this helped you. Till next time.